I have until 8:30 to film this video. I'm sorry I haven't filmed in a while. The only reason why I haven't filmed is because I'm sick and sleeping a lot and looking for jobs. So I finally got a job. Yay. The things that I want to get out of this job, or my goals is to get out of this job, is get a camera, a decent camera, a mic, instead of using my phone. Like I said, a decent camera, a mic, an apartment for myself. Well, for myself and my boyfriend. And what else was it? What is I going to say? And also going to I just lost train of thought. But if I remember it, I'll come back to it. But see, the thing is that I want to get those things out of this job. I want to get those things after I have enough money to put away in a bank account, and I want to understand what it means to actually have a job and getting money. Yes, YouTube is good, a good at-home job, but I just need something to make my YouTube career a little bit better. Like a new mic, a camera, a decent camera, a computer to edit my stuff on, and my own apartment so I don't have to worry about my parents yelling and screaming in the background when they're having a fight, or waiting until both of them go to work to film a video. I want to have an apartment so I can make videos whenever I want to and not get in trouble for it if I'm filming a video at midnight or something like that if I can't sleep. And it's kind of hard to film a video when I have my mom and my dad around, because like I said, they're either fighting, yelling about work, or talking, but their talking is loud. And I mean, it's loud. Their talking seems like they're yelling. So that is another reason why I don't want to live here anymore. The other reason why I don't want to live here and get my own apartment is because I don't have to deal with my parents giving me a 6 o'clock curfew. Which, I'm not even going to get into that right now. My throat is sore, so I'm not even going to get into that. But all I can say is that a 6 o'clock curfew for a 20-year-old is bullshit. That's all I'm saying. And the other thing is that I want to listen to my music without getting bitched at, either by my upstairs neighbor or my parents. And see, my mom and my dad, mostly my dad, blasts his music, especially on his inside stereo. Whenever he uses that, he turns it up. He turns it up. And it doesn't really help when I'm sick. Maybe, I think I'm either having allergies 365 days a year, or I'm having some sort of cold. And it doesn't help that I have a pounding headache anyways. Sorry, my foot fell asleep. But it doesn't really help that I have to deal with those situations, let alone anything else. And yet, every single time I go down to tell my parents to come out of my room and tell my parents, hey, can you please calm down? I have a headache and I'm sick and I'm trying to take a nap. Every single time I do that, they get upset and they start yelling and bitching. And it doesn't help. And honestly, what I don't understand is if somebody's sick or has a headache or something like that, they should give them their calm yourself, not bitch about anything, talk quietly, and let the person either take their nap or get rid of their headache. Which, it doesn't help that I'm a heavy sleeper and get woken up by my dad or my mom bitching and screaming at each other about something. That doesn't help. And see, ever since my dad started working at the place that he works now, every single day, for however many years he's working at this place, it doesn't help the fact that they have a bitch fest all the fucking time. All the time. Ever since my dad started working at this place. So, every single time I'm sick or have a headache, Dad says, oh yeah, I'll calm down, I won't bitch anymore. But as soon as I fall asleep, I get woken up again by bitching. So, that's another goal I want to do, is get myself an apartment. So, if I have a cold or something like that, I will be able to take a nap right after work and get actually some decent sleep. And see, right now, before you guys ask me, kids are out of the question right now. Because I won't be able to, at this moment, take care of a child while I have a job, while I'm doing YouTube, and while I'm working from 7:30 until like 3 o'clock, or however long it was, or however long this job is. That doesn't help the situation. And what kind of irritates me is that I can go and do, like what my dad says, I can go and do whatever I want to as long as I'm back by 6 o'clock. So, if I have a job that is from 6 o'clock in the morning till like 7 o'clock at night, I won't be able to come home at 6. And he just doesn't understand that. And I even told him, I was like, what if one of my jobs was working at 6 a.m. and coming home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock? Are you going to bitch at me every single time I come home from being late because of my curfew? And it's like, when I get my own apartment, I won't have to worry about my boyfriend's roommate. I won't have to deal with my parents. I can have my boyfriend sleep over at my apartment or live with me in my apartment if I want to. I can't have that here because my parents don't like boys sleeping over at the house. That has been their rule ever since my sister broke that. And my sister knew that there was no boys sleeping at the house, but yet she got away with it anyway. But that's another story anyways. But what pissed me off most was my dad not understanding that what if I have 1 or 2 jobs? One job is from 7 to 3, the next job is from like 10 till like 2 in the morning. Are you going to get mad at me for being late? For working 2 jobs? Just think about that for a second. I can see my dad getting pissed off about that one thing. Me being late before my curfew. Me being late. When I have a job. That's the one thing that I can't get through my dad's head. Is if I have a job, if I take a third shift job and start work at like I would say, take my boyfriend's old job for example. He worked first shift, but his brother works third shift. Okay, so his brother works from 6 till I think 6 or 7 in the morning. What if I had that job? What if I had that third shift job? How does that make sense if you get mad at me for that? I don't know where I'm going with this, but I have to leave, so I will talk to you guys later.